Hello loves, I decided I was going to do a different setup for today's video because I'm getting tired of the other bookshelf. So we're on my bed, which if you guys watch my reading vlogs, you guys actually have seen this before. I'm sorry, I'm just like trying to fix the camera. That is perfect. Okay, great. Ignore my plushies. So I know it's a little late, as in like 10 days late. I really didn't want to do this video. I don't know why. I want to do every single video I had planned besides this one. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But we're finally doing my August wrap up. After like every other video that I did. And August wrap up, I didn't have like a set TBR because I was just like, it was an ambitious TBR. Like if you guys remember, I just like named random books that I really want to read, but I didn't actually make myself a set TBR because I didn't really have like a feel of what I want to read, and I didn't know what I was gonna have time to read. Because last month it was like my book got released like the day before August, so it got released July 31st, which you guys should actually like go buy my book, go read it. It's a clean YA fantasy. I wrote it. It's about two girls from different backgrounds who discover they're part of the royal family, and then after finding out this information they move into the castle. But these two girls are like different, like not just different backgrounds, like they have different magic, they have different personalities, different likes, different dislikes, stuff like that. And when they find out that there's a curse that's roaming over the castle and that there is like the staff is out to get them, they have to literally put their differences aside, use their magic together, which is like really different, which is like one girl has fire, the other girl can talk to animals. Like those don't go well together. And basically break the curse and defeat the staff, like the guards, the chefs, and stuff like that. And even on the back it says 2 girls, 1 curse, and decades of jealousy. Like I have to say nothing else actually, right? What? Nothing else. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. If you guys want to hear more about my books, I post up there about my book like every single day. And I'm trying to get my books together, I'm so sorry, but I post about my books every single day up there. So like you guys should like go check out my Instagram and stuff. But I guess we can go ahead and get into this video. Let's go ahead and start with the first book that I read in the month of August, and that was A Girl Named Ivy by Allie Marie, and I rated this book 2 stars. Now, you guys see how big this book is, right? Okay, well, I wasn't feeling it like at all. It kind of felt like it was written for a child. There was like a lot of grammatical errors that I caught on to. I was just like, oh, you know. There was also like I just was bored, and it also felt like it was really repetitive and like slow paced, and like it was too over explanatory of like everything, like even the little details we didn't need to know that served us no purpose, like what color the walls were. Like I get it, feel like I woke up in a room with like pink walls or something. No, it was like I woke up in a room with pink walls that like that pebbled texture. Like what is, like I get it, you're trying to like serve the purpose, but like if I'm in the bed, right, in a hospital room. Also, this is not like a real scene. I know the hospital room is a real scene. I don't know what color the walls were, but like if we're in a hospital room, right, and I'm laying in bed and I just wake up, then the first thing I'm gonna notice is not gonna be the pebbled texture on the walls. The first thing I'm gonna notice is the fact that I'm in a hospital bed. Like, why am I here? Why am I here? You know, it was just like little things like that, and it felt like there was like times where we were running around in circles, and there was all this mess. I wasn't interested in it, so therefore I rated it 2 stars. Unfortunately, I do like want to read some more by Allie Marie because she's written I think 2 other books. One of them literally just came out, so I do want to read one of those because people like those books better than A Girl Named Ivy. Like I'm not the only person that didn't like it. There's a bunch of people that are like that read A Girl Named Ivy that were like, okay, yeah, her other 2 books are like way better. So yeah. The next book, this one actually started a while ago, but I finished it this month. I don't know why it took me forever because it's just like 80 pages, but it is A Scoop of Honey by Ashley Hetherington. This is a Christian novel because you guys know I'm a Christian girly, duh. This is a Christian novel, and I think the reason it took me so long is because I don't know if you guys can see it clearly, like it's up there some and like some pages, but I was annotating this book, and underlining and highlighting stuff like that, and then I was relating it back into my Bible and stuff. So it was like a full-on like deep study. So I think that's why it kind of took me forever to like get through. But this was kind of just like an introduction. Like I feel like this is more for people who are just getting like into Christianity and stuff like that, which I feel like for me, I'm just now like delving deeper into it, and like I'm taking it seriously. So this is kind of like a guide on like what to do, like what kind of versions to get, like do you need to go to church, like how to dress, you know, finding Christian friends, like just that kind of stuff that helps you feel like less alone, feel understood, stuff like that. So it was just like a cool little like quick little guidebook for Christians to learn more, you know. So it was a 5-star for me, obviously, because I feel like this, like, while there were some parts where I just was like, okay, this doesn't like really help me at all, there was a lot of parts where I was just like, okay, this is like amazing, like thank you, I actually needed advice for this. So this one is like, it's not fiction, it's non-fiction, obviously, because it's a guide, and I'm usually a fiction reader. So that's why I'm like not doing a good example of explaining this. Like literally I can explain a Christian book so well. I'm not gonna do this one because I'm gonna be sitting here talking about it for hours, but for example, this one, it's Arenda's Views. It's a Christian romance. I have a lot of videos where I talk about this book, like literally my indie author book recommendation video, I talked about this book, and I was like, I was raving about this book for so long, and like I was so tired of editing, and I was just like, girl, what are you yapping about? Like there was some pointless stuff that I was talking about, and I was just like, oh my goodness, like that book just gets me so hyped up. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's such a good book. The next one I read was It's Not Summer Without You by 𝘰𝘱𝘯𝘯. Guys, I just want to make one thing clear. I picked up The Summer I Turned Pretty last year, in like spring of last year. So I'm just now getting back into the series, and I actually just finished We'll Always Have Summer, right, like a few days ago. I was like, okay, well, season 3 is coming out. I've watched season 1 and 2 because the show is better than the books, which is actually really rare, especially considering the plot. Like I thought, you know, it was gonna be not that good considering the plot. Like hashtag why was Jeremiah ever an option? I didn't like him from the start. Yeah, I was always Team Conrad. Like I was saying, I finally picked up this book because I was just like, I really want to read the 3rd book before I watch season 3, because I didn't do that for season 2 or season 1. Like I watched the show before I read the book, so I was just like, okay, well, I want to like finish the series, but in order to get to book 3 I have to read book 2 and see if like, because obviously like I know you're like, but you watch season 2, and you watch season 2 you can just get a book 3. No, because you know sometimes shows be changing stuff. Like there's literally a scene, I haven't even watched season 3. I went into book 3 already knowing everything about that book, because people on social media don't know how to put spoiler warnings about anything. Literally they spoiled one of like the major dictators of the show, and it has something to do with Jeremiah. Then they're literally posting like clips of season 3. Like I get it, you want to post about it, but it doesn't hurt to like do like a disclaimer like, hey, like spoiler warning for the show and for the books. Literally I opened up Instagram the day that the first episode came out, boom, got spoiled. So like, can we please like stop doing that, please? Like, hi, I still haven't watched the show. I literally just finished the book a few days ago. Like, can we stop with spoiling stuff for other people? But I like, whatever. This book was 3 stars. There's only one book by 𝘰𝘱𝘯𝘯 that I've rated over 4 stars, and I rated Will Always Have Summer 4 stars, but that's only because it was the last book in the season, and not season, the trilogy, and I was just happy I could say I finished reading it. It's literally torture to finish, because it's like, I don't like her writing style. It's like, you know how I was just saying like A Girl Named Ivy was too over-explanatory? This gives us nothing at all, and then gives us a platter of nothing, and then serves us a golden platter of nothing, and then it's a love triangle, but the option is obvious. Like I hate when books do that, and especially when they be trying to hype up the useless lover. Like for example, Lightlark, bro, Oro was just there for the plot. He's not a good candidate. People are like, well, he's this and he's that. Are y'all gonna forget this man tried to behead her in like the first book? And this isn't a spoiler. This like happens like at the beginning, like literally like when you first open up the freaking book. We're not gonna forget that this dude like literally tried to kill her, right? Like that's what he was out for blood. for Isla, and like literally all she did was breathe. Like, at this point, y'all just trying to make me mad, right? Because you're trying to make the useless options. You're trying to promote the useless options. Y'all was out here promoting Team Jeremiah. Why? Team Jeremiah sucks. Because like literally, even like when you watch the show, watch the first season or read like the first book, this is not a spoiler once again, because like this is literally just based off body language. You can literally just tell he only wants Belly because Conrad wants Belly. Take that information as you will. So this book made me mad because the obvious choice is right there, and we still do the things we do. Great. I love that for us. Next one is Dungeons and Drama by Christy Boyce. This is 5 stars. Now, I actually had a video where I think actually from this book all the way to the 7th book that I read, we're all in a reading vlog, and it was the how many pages can I read in a week reading vlog. So if you guys want to go watch that, you can. This book was really short. Like, do you guys see how small this book is? Literally really short. I read this so quickly. It's such a fast-paced read. It was so fluffy and cute. It's a workplace rivals to lovers, because I feel like people are so quick to be like enemies to lovers, enemy to lovers. Y'all are not forming an enemy in your job unless this dude like killed your family and then took your entire paycheck and then like literally said that your work was his own. Then maybe that's your enemy. Okay, maybe that's your enemy. But let's be honest, this dude literally got mad at her. They're not enemies, they're just rivals or people that just don't like each other, right? So it's from that, and then it's also fake dating. So yeah, I don't really do synopsis in my videos. I've only done that once and I hated it because I'm not good at explaining stuff. So like, here's a synopsis for you, sweetheart. Love you. But it was so cute. It was so fluffy. If you're looking for something that's like really quick, fast-paced, cute, it doesn't really like, you don't really have to like tune in too much to like read it, and it's just fluff, cuteness, fast-paced, an enjoyable read, a little quick 5-star. I have not seen a single bad review except for like one out of like thousands, like tens of thousands of reviews that I've seen in this book. I've only seen like 1 or 2 bad reviews. This book is loved. It is so good. And like, you have to be like, oh well, all these book talk books, this, I didn't even find this from Book Talk. I got this from Barnes & Noble. I saw the cover and it looked cute and I picked it up. I don't even see this book on Book Talk. I'm pretty sure the author herself is like under a publisher, but she's not that popular of an author, so I'm pretty sure this isn't even on like Book Talk timing, you know. So it's not even a Book Talk book, but every single review that I've seen for this has been good. I don't see any bad reviews on this book like ever. So if we have similar taste, I think you would enjoy this one. It was so nice, and I'm also pretty sure it's clean. But same thing with my book. My book is also clean, y'all. Basically, since I know a lot of people get confused, I have to explain this like every single video. Clean is as if you're listening to a clean song. There's no swearing. I don't think there's swearing in this one. Yeah. Next one is Ignite Me, 5 stars. Guys, literally, if you guys remember, if you guys are like OG, I guess it's not that long ago, like the beginning of this year, I was hating on the Shatter Me series so bad. I was like, why do people like this? Like, the book is written like if it was supposed to be written for a child. Juliet's annoying, Juliet's a complainer, Adam sucks, or stuff like that. Like, I literally was like, I don't like anybody here. I don't understand the hype around Aaron. Like, Aaron's a creepo. Like, why do you guys like him? Like, he's not even that good of a character. By Ignite Me, I was like, okay, Adam sucks and we love Aaron, and Juliet's a baddie, and I'm eating this book up. I literally, like, I read like this much, right? I read this much while I was at camp. I have videos from camp. You guys have to like scroll a little bit on my YouTube shorts where I won a competition at camp, but I was at camp when I started this book, and camp was a busy thing. Like, it was from 7 to like 10-11 p.m. Okay, that's camp. So I didn't have a lot of time to read, because by the time I got back home, we was outside and walking outside in the rain and stuff like that all day. Staying in classrooms all day, because it's not like a normal camp, it's like a business camp, right? So we were in classrooms like all day during camp for like a week straight, and I was tired. So I literally only got like 2 chapters in, right? I got home, I forgot this book existed, like literally just sat in my suitcase. So sorry, right? And then I was like, okay, well, we're gonna pick this book up again for the reading vlog. So I was gonna go walk, and I just needed something like I could do an audiobook for that I feel like I was snapping through. And guess what? Tahara likes to write short chapters. Thank you, Tahara. So I was like, okay, whatever. I put this one. Literally, I got home. I literally read like to like right here, right? Which is like what? I read to like chapter 62. And my walks are like in 4 in the morning and I get back around like 7. Don't ask because I go grocery shopping after, right? So I was tired. So I stopped right here and I was like, okay, like I want to keep pushing through, but I know if I keep pushing through, I'm going to fall asleep, right? Like it was keeping me up. So I took a little nappy nap, and when I woke up, I finished this book. And I was in shock and amazed. And that's why it's 5 stars. And I literally have Restore Me, but I'm actually buddy reading this book with my best friend, who I'm trying to get into reading, and she loves the series so much. So I think I'm going to introduce some more books to her when we finish this series and stuff. She literally started Restore Me like the second she finished Ignite Me. I've not started it yet because she actually said something that really scares me. She's like, there's no chapters. It's just like names, and it's like large like portions of the book, and I was just like, oh, that's scary. I don't like that, because like, what do I need to pause? I don't have like a good pause point. I don't have a checkpoint to pause at. Like I don't have a checkpoint to pause at, so I'm scared like to read it. But like I just know the book is gonna get better, especially like because once again, y'all don't be putting spoilers or nothing. I've seen like the stuff that you guys have been saying about Restore Me and stuff like that, and y'all making me laugh, and I actually really want to read it, but I'm just like really scared, like because like what about my checkpoints? What happened to my checkpoints? Okay. Next book I read, another 5 star. No, actually, August was such a good month. We had so many 5 stars. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 5 stars. I think this is the month I've had the most 5 stars. This is like, okay. This is my next 5 star. Book number 6. Diamond in the Rough by Jaden Thompson. Once again, another book that I read in the How Many Pages Can I Read in a Week reading vlog. This book was so good. How do I even describe how I felt? Literally read this in like 24 to 48 hours. I can't remember, guys. I usually read like at nighttime because that's when I'm like the least busy and stuff, or like I'll read really early in the morning. This was the book I was reading at nighttime because I was just like, this is kind of like the vibes where it's like you turn on like Gilmore Girls. I don't know, I feel like Gilmore Girls, like if you're going for something cozy. But this was like not cozy. it was like intense, but it wasn't that intense. You know, it was like oh my goodness, I'm so bad at explaining things. This book was like intense, but it wasn't intense. You know, it was kind of just like, it was like kind of intense, just like building you up for the second book. Because if you guys didn't know, this is like the first book. I don't know if it's a series or trilogy. I don't know. It's the first book in something, and like you could tell like, okay, this is like the world building book. But it wasn't just like plain world, like it wasn't boring world building where it's like, you know, all the boring stuff where it's just like Akatar, for example, like you're literally just doing nothing the whole entire book. It's just to set the scene. No, there was actual action. It was like world building, but we have something happening at every single new location. Like we were getting enemies location, we were getting new locations, and stuff was happening. We was getting the main location, stuff was happening. So it was like, it was world building, but there was action. You know what I'm saying? And there's like a subplot. Was it a subplot or wasn't a main plot? I don't know. It was I think it's a subplot of romance between Laken and, okay, Ethan. Ethan is such a simple name. I can remember Laken, but I can't remember Ethan. Okay, it's a love. What the romance is between Ethan and Laken, and they are literally so cute. And also, this book has Christian themes. What am I staring at? I'm staring at a scoop of honey. This book has Christian themes as well, so I was eating this up. Like I literally was eating this up. It was so good. I cannot wait for the second book. I cannot wait for the second book. I need it like right now. Yay. Next up, 5-star read. This one I ended the reading vlog off with. I think I like got to page 100 in the reading vlog before the in the how many pages can I read in a week reading vlog, and then my time was up, so I couldn't finish the book in the reading vlog. But I was also like really distracted because I wasn't home when I finished the reading vlog. Whatever, it doesn't matter, you don't care. Dating and Dragons by Christy Boyce. This is the second in the duology. This book was better than the first book. There was much more tension. It wasn't as like, it was fluffy, but it was like fluffy but with depth and like undertones, and like there was emotion and there was feeling and there was like longing and there was grief, and not grief as in like death, but like, you know, like that kind of grief when like you lose somebody, like not physically but like mentally, like you lost like a friend, or like you lost, you know, you like lost connection with somebody. It was kind of like that kind of grief, and it had like that kind of grief, and it had friendships, and it had like that kind of worry, and you know, all that kind of stuff that you like want in like a romance, where it's like fluffy. We're back. We have candy. Amazing. Like I was saying, it's romance and it has depth and it has emotion and it has everything you need in romance. Like, go read it. It was 5 stars. Next up, I read Destroy Me, which is the first book in Unite Me. It's 2 novellas in one, so I read Destroy Me. We'll just put it down because who cares. It was 3 stars for me. It was good, but it also felt like I could have gone without it. Like, it didn't add any extra like depth for me. Maybe it's because I read it after I read Ignite Me, but it didn't add anything extra for me. I didn't get any new emotions, get any new feelings for the characters. It's kind of just like boring, and I was just like, okay, well, use information for me, right? So like, if you're reading the Shinami series, you can either do it like me and just like read the main books and just get the development on Eren, because it's Eren's book, right? So you can just like get the main development on Eren, because your feelings are going to be the same either way by the end of the book, by the end of the series. Actually, you don't need to read Destroy Me, but like if you want to and kind of like connect with Eren, like because it's in his point of view, so if you want to connect with Eren, then sure, but it's usually not like required at all. It doesn't change anything in the story for you, trust. In the last book, I ended the month off with a 5-star read. Literally on the last day of August, I read this book at like nighttime. Stars in the Sky by Jen Thompson. This is the novella. It's basically the last 20%, 10%, whatever. Last 10% of Diamond in the Rough, but it's told in like his point of view. Because what I really like about Diamond in the Rough is that it's told only in the male main character's point of view. So we don't get to see Laken's emotions unless it's displayed or unless she tells Ethan. So this, we got to see Laken's point of view of what happened in the last few chapters. We also got to see her emotions at the end. So I thought it was really cool, and it was 5 stars. And the reason I said it was 5 stars, right, instead of just like a normal 4-star, it's a novella. It's under 100 pages, and the depth, the emotion, the detail, the attention to said detail was on point. And it's really hard to do that when you have a novella and it's under 100 pages, like, because there's novellas where it's like there are 100 pages or like 200 pages, right? But this was like 80 pages, I think. Do you guys understand how much work you have to put in, how much rereads and proofreads you have to do? Or maybe she probably didn't even do that many, but you understand how much like detail and like writing skill and ability you have to make me connect with the character in just 70 pages. And this is the first time we're getting this character's point of view of anything, and we're used to being in the other character's point of view. Like, that takes some talent. So those 5 stars. But yes, these are the 9 books that I read. Oh, this is not a really colorful stack now, is it? It's like really, oh, that's because the one book that actually has like a different color. These are literally such good books. But this is the final stack. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye, out kisses. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like the post, like this video, do the things, share the video, comment down below. Actually, if you made it this far, comment down below this emoji, and I'll see who made it to the end. And also, I just added this new feature, not feature, but like I just added this new thing in my bio where you guys can go to my Amazon wish list. Like, if you guys just feel like being generous and want to buy me a book or buy me some book accessories or stuff for my bookshelf, you guys can do that. First of all, buying me a new book helps me with content, because first of all, books are my job, books are the content. So like, really they help with like book hauls, because I have a book haul coming up. So like, if you guys want to buy me a book and have it featured in the book haul with like your little note and whatever, you can do that. But like, your video, like your support literally just supplies my book hauls, and you get shout outs. And yeah, it's like, it's something new because I see like YouTubers do it all the time, and like it's like so fun. And I was just like, what if I did that for my channel? Like I get to unbox like stuff and like see you guys little notes and stuff. So I don't know if anybody's gonna actually use it. If you don't, it's literally okay. Like I don't care, because I know books, they get expensive. I don't care if you do, I don't care if you don't, like literally. So it's just something like, if you like want to be featured in like a book haul and I unbox your book and I read your notes, and that's there. And like also with a feature you can do, you can add to cart a book that I had in my wish list, and then like also add a book of your own that you think I would like. I'm gonna say, first of all, don't get me no freaky covers. First of all, I be seeing them covers. Second of all, I don't like dark romance. I don't do dark romance. And if you want to like know what genre I'm really into, guys, I'm into like YA romance, or like really anything Lauren Roberts. And yeah, that's really it. I know like it's probably like so random, be like, girl, why are you putting up your Amazon wish list? It's literally wish list. I don't gain profit from anything. It's literally just like, it literally, you buy me a book and I receive the book as like a gift or whatever. So if you want to do that, then I'd be really appreciative. Like I love you all so much, but like you don't have to. Like if you don't, I'm not gonna mind. Like I'm not. It's just like your support, your subscribed, your likes, your comments, like that kind of stuff. That kind of shows, like, because especially the comments, because the comments let me know like what you guys want to see. Because like I'll see like people be like, oh, I really like this video, and lets me know like, okay, like this is the stuff you guys want to see in the future. So just let me know in the comments like your opinions on the videos I make, whether it's wrap-ups, TBRs, whether it's videos you want to see me do, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. My dad kisses, Maddie out, and goodbye.